Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So league league 1963, it's always the Boxing Day fixtures 1963. It's always going to be the one that stands up in people's minds whenever they think about what can happen in games where in Boxing Day games. I didn't know about that until this year, because it looks like this year somehow people had this weird belief that something crazy might happen in this Boxing Day games, but it didn't really happen like that. Why didn't it happen like that? Never know. But one thing that I've discovered that a lot of people are not talking about is this: in Boxing Days, we will always have some crazy fixtures where more goals are scored than what we are expecting. A lot of people are left with a lot of confusion and the excitement, which is somehow still confusing, if you understand what I mean. But Boxing Day games are over. We just finished right now watching them, and I just wanted to hear your thoughts. What did you think about it, people? What did you think about it? What did you think about the Boxing Day fixtures, and which one of them stood up for you? Which one was the best game you watched, and what can you say about it? We just finished watching Brighton versus Brentford, which for me was a good game. I really did enjoy that game. Watching the performance, watching the attacks, the way these guys were putting their hands, that all the ideas and how they were playing to try to get something into the fixture, it was just out of this world. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what was your best game of today and my predictions. I don't know if there is anything that was correct. Firstly, congratulations to the big London teams. It looks like today was a day for them. They all got their victories on. It seems like they got their swagger back. They got their swagger back. If you see what I mean, I'm talking about Tottenham. I'm talking about Leicester. No, I'm talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about Chelsea. They came back into today and they've got their swagger back, because in the performance of today's games, they showed up, they got the results. It was exciting to watch. So without wasting any time, we're going to get the show started. Then we talk about the fixtures of today and the results, what we thought about the results. Then we build up to Manchester United game. Happy holiday to those people who have not gotten the chance to actually understand that we are actually in the holidays, or to those people who have not actually managed to celebrate the holidays. We just want to let you know that the Christmas has passed. Now we wait for New Year. But before we wait for New Year, we had to go through the Boxing Day, which was in my time now yesterday. In England, I think it's still today, but in my time it was yesterday. We were watching Brighton versus Brentford. We were watching Manchester City versus Leicester. We were watching Norwich versus Arsenal. We were watching Spurs versus Crystal Palace. The Hammers versus Southampton. Aston Villa versus Chelsea. Did I forget anybody? I don't think so. Those were the games that were played today. So we had a total of about 6 fixtures played in one single day, which was interesting. Boxing Day had six fixtures played at the same time. Some games would have been played, but they were postponed because of COVID-19 and COVID-19 related cases that we're getting from all over the world. Anyway, we are not going to be talking about that. We are here to talk about the good things. Man City beat Leicester by 6 goals to 3. Norwich were beaten by Arsenal by 5 goals to 0. Spurs beat Crystal Palace, or should I say a 10-man Crystal Palace, by 3 goals to 0. The Hammers were left on a shock, or they had what we call a shocker day, by being beaten by 3 goals to 2 by Southampton, and Aston Villa were left humbled. should I say, humbled without their manager today when they played Chelsea at home. Brighton showed Brentford which teams actually understand, like which actually understand the Premier League. So Brighton had to send a message to Brentford to give them an idea that they have to learn to understand that the Premier League is not about what you come and do, but what is already being done by the teams that have been there, and they understand what happens in the Premier League. So my thoughts on the City versus Leicester game. Leicester City are shit. Manchester City were shit as well, but Manchester City were lethal in scoring than Leicester. That's how the game went on. First half, Leicester were the worst. They were scored 4 goals in first 21 minutes, and it looked like it was over. It like we had written it off, and we had actually discovered what this team was made of, and it was embarrassing to watch that humiliation from Manchester City. Second half, they came in, they fought. Madison got the first goal, and there was a sign of belief. Then Lookman scored the second goal. Then lastly, another goal which was scored by Kelechi Iheanacho to make it 3-4 at the moment. And Man City got a free header into the 18 area to make it 4-4. Then the last one, which made it 5. Oh, to make it 5. Then with the last one, which made it 6. So yeah. Today, what I can say is this. Leicester and Brendan Rodgers have some problems, people. They do have some crazy, crazy problems, and they are still going to keep showing up as we go on in the games. It's just a crazy world. On top of that, they need to work on whatever they're doing positions wise. I mean, attacking and defending, because Leicester Cities are they were sometimes failing. If it wasn't some individual moments from the likes of Madison, it was practically so easy for Man City to do whatever they do. They dominated the game. They did what they want to do. They enjoyed the game. It was only in second half when Madison scored the first goal, then he hit the post. Then what he did, we actually started to see something from other teams. So I feel like they need to work on themselves more. Brendan Rodgers has to find something that can work for his team. On top of that, Man City's defense is horror shit. How can you be scored 3 goals with a team that you've already walloped by 4 goals to 0? It was really embarrassing to watch, and that is also something that has to be worked on. Norwich versus Arsenal, didn't see that much of the game, but Arsenal were all in control from the get go, from the word go up to the end, and the result that they got is something that they literally fully deserved. And the Spurs versus Crystal Palace. Zaha had a crazy, crazy day. I watched the Zaha's red card. I have no idea what he was thinking. Then from then things started happening, and as things continued happening, Arsenal started scoring. I didn't finish the whole game, but I know that it ended up scoring by 5 goals to 0. So yeah. Anyway, we'll get to find out. Then the Hammers played against Southampton. Southampton had a better idea into their plans, and they got the game done by beating West Ham by 2 goals to 3, which was interesting. Lastly, Aston Villa versus Chelsea was an interesting game. Based about, I think, what we can take as something that we can hold on to into the Aston Villa versus Chelsea is that I feel like because Stevie G was not there, if he was there, it was going to be a better game. There was nobody who had actually enough of the voice to push these kids to actually produce something. I'm talking about Aston Villa. Then lastly, okay, to see how this things goes. But on top of that, Chelsea were good, were bad, terrible, and good at the same time. I think Lukaku's entrance was the game changer for me. He came in and he did what he could do, was dominating, was causing problems, and because of that, it was a good game. I really enjoyed watching it. I really did enjoy watching it. Wait, sorry, guys. I really did enjoy watching it, and I remember, huh, Jorginho scored about 8 or 9 goals now, from the spot kick, and the Kante got an injury. Thiago Silva got an injury. Chabela was making a lot of errors. He could have gotten a red card, a yellow card, or something, but those are the bigger things, things to talk about. That's what we chose to do, especially with the teams that they have to prepare for. Liverpool is on the second, and something that has to be thought of before anything happens. So I'm really, really curious to see how this game is going to play out. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. But I did watch the Brighton versus Brentford game. Man, Brighton can be a house on fire. Brentford in the second half tried to regain strength, control the game, but they could not break down the defense of Brighton. It was just that good, and it got the job done. Lukaku as well did pull kiss as well, which is crazy because I think he did. Anyway, Brighton got two, and I think that will actually ease the manager's pressure because a lot of people were actually bored by the fact that he's getting draws over winning something. So yeah, that could actually work a lot from them. So today's games, that's the way they were like, somehow the way I was praying some teams lose is really boring that they all won, which means I have nothing, literally nothing to hold on to. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, don't forget, guys, to click the like button. I'll come tomorrow and do a better, should I say, better analysis when I'm not tired, when I'm not feeling weird like I'm feeling right now, where I'm gonna talk more about the game. But you guys, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Football Connect. Let me know what are your thoughts as we prepare to get into 2022. Remember, there's a lot of interesting things that are going to happen in 2022, and I hope you guys are ready. But those were the results, and I'll make sure that I analyze them better often. Then we see where we go from here. So click the like button, subscribe, and we go for tomorrow. So let me click that outro so that we see if we can go.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff.